Hello everyone, welcome to Lukman IS. Today we are going to have the Hindu analysis of 24th January 2021. So let us see which are the important articles in today's The Hindu newspaper. Yes, so these are the articles. They are relating to our mains examination as well as prelims examination, and in the end we have added some prelims pointers. So we will look into these articles and in the end those which are relevant information for prelims examination. Okay, so the first on science and technology page number 11. So the article is discussing about one study that has been done to understand the flash drought phenomenon, and the study has said that in next century there will be more and more frequency of such flash droughts. But before understanding or going into the findings of this study, we need to understand what do you mean by flash droughts. Okay, तो हमें flash floods के बारे में पता होता है, like फ्लैश फ्लड मतलब क्या होता है, द मोर एंड मोर अमाउंट ऑफ रेनफॉल विद इन शॉर्ट पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, तो उसको हम फ्लैश फ्लड्स बोलते हैं, राइट. सो हियर बेसिकली एग्जैक्टली अपोजिट ऑफ दैट हैपनिंग, दैट इज मोर एंड मोर मॉइस्चर इज reduced from the soil in less amount of time. This is called as flash drought. Okay, so flash droughts are those that occur very quickly with soil moisture depleting rapidly. Okay, normally developing drought conditions takes months, but these happens within a week or 2 weeks time. These मतलब कौन से, ये flash droughts जो होते हैं. Several factors including atmospheric anomalies, anthropogenic greenhouse gas emissions play important role in that. So causing factors involve both natural as well as man-made factors. Such kind of top 5 flash floods in last 50 years, let's say based on overall severity score occurred in 1979, let's say most severe, then 2009, 1951, 1986 and 2005, or we can say last 70 years. Okay, so 1979 जो था वो सबसे severe flash drought हुआ था. The country faced a severe flash drought affecting about 40% of the country and taking toll on agriculture. So basically the flash drought has a severe impact on agriculture and its, let's say, production, yield, and because of that there are more and more chances of crop failure. Okay, so ongoing climate change has caused significant increase in global temperatures, and this can lead to more and more flash droughts in the coming years. This is cautioned by the study. At the same time, the implications of such increased frequency of flash droughts includes the crop, let's say severe negative implications on crop production. Irrigation demands are will increase. At the same time, the groundwater, let's say depletion, there will be more because of severe droughts. Okay, so severe flash droughts we can say. So such kind of phenomenon you can either mention when we talk about the climate change and its impact. जैसे कि हम देख रहे हैं कि GS1 में दिस ईयर ऑल्सो इन 2020 मेंस एग्जामिनेशन दे आर आस्किंग ऑन क्लाइमेट चेंज इन GS1 पेपर. सो पार्ट ऑफ ज्योग्राफी, ओके, और क्लाइमेट, तो उससे रिलेटेड जो है हम देखते हैं कि द क्लाइमेट चेंज फेनोमेनन इज बीइंग आस्क्ड, and along with that GS3 paper environment section, climate change will include in that part also, and in general those who are having geography optional subject, they should also know about the flash droughts. Next, IAS officers in Odisha adopt schools to improve quality. Now such kind of initiatives you need to note down in your notebook and needs to be used when we answer some questions in GS4 paper, ethics paper. So whenever we talk about suppose there is a case study and particular civil servants are working towards improving the educational system, or we can say that the education infrastructure in that particular state or district, we can say that. So such kind of initiatives should be mentioned in support of your actions, or let's say when we talk about course of action in the case study, तो आप ये लिख सकते हो कि ओडिशा में ऐसे IAS ऑफिसर्स ने ये स्कूल्स अडॉप्ट किए गए. So here the senior IAS officers in Odisha have come forward to adopt Odia medium schools to improve quality of education and basic infrastructure. So what is the basic objective of this is to transform the school into very good one and ensure quality education through interactions with teachers, students and school administrators. At the same time, they can also have career counseling and motivational talks with the children. ठीक है, या स्टूडेंट्स. सो दिस इज हाउ वी कैन से दैट दे आर bringing change in the society. So civil servant as a change agent in our society, you can mention this initiative when the question is relevant in ethics paper. Okay, next. Indonesia makes room for Indian hero. So basically here it is talking about the former chief minister of Odisha, Biju Patnaik. So Indonesian embassy in New Delhi has created a special room that has been built in recognition of nation's freedom struggle from Dutch colonialism 74 years ago. Okay, so the Indonesia was under or was a Dutch colony, and the freedom of Indonesia, it has, let's say, the contribution of Indian pilot Biju Patnaik. Okay, so former chief minister of Odisha, who was skilled pilot, flew several missions in 1947 to transport Indonesian leaders like the President Sukarno, Vice President Hatta, Prime Minister Sutan. ठीक है, तो ये जो है काफ़ी इम्पोर्टेंट कंट्रीब्यूशन था उनके इंडिपेंडेंस के लिए, एंड दैट्स व्हाई दे हैव रिकॉग्नाइज्ड दिस बाय क्रिएटिंग ए सेपरेट स्पेशल रूम. एट द सेम टाइम आपको ये जनरल अवेयरनेस होना चाहिए, प्रेसिडेंट सुकार्नो वाज द चीफ गेस्ट ऑफ इंडियाज फर्स्ट रिपब्लिक डे. Okay, at the same time you also need to know about his contribution along with our first prime minister in creating NAM, non-alignment movement. ठीक है, non-alignment movement. So this is very important development in the Cold War era, and therefore the heads of the governments of Indonesia, at the same time India, such people came together to form non-alignment movement. These countries were just, let's say, got freedom or independence from their colonial masters, and they did not want to align with any of the power bloc, USSR or USA, right? So उसके लिए भी आपको ये पता होना चाहिए पोस्ट इंडिपेंडेंस हिस्ट्री का. At the same time, those who are having PSIR optional, उनके लिए भी ये developments पता होने चाहिए हिस्ट्री में. Fine. Then comes for, let's say, geography mapping part. Also in general awareness, those who are having PSIR optional, IR में भी आपको कुछ developments पता होने चाहिए. 8 Chinese bomber planes and 4 fighter jets entered southwestern corner of Taiwan's air defense identification zone on 23rd January 21. Right, China, which claims Taiwan as its own territory, has conducted almost daily flights over the waters between southern part of Taiwan and Taiwan control Pratas Islands in the South China Sea in recent months. So for our purpose, for prelims examination, we need to know that Paracel Islands, Spratly Islands and Pratas Islands, these are located in South China Sea. One more term that you need to be aware about South China is 9-dash line. So 9-dash line runs like this. Okay, and this 9-dash line basically China consider 9-dash line as its international boundary, and whole South China falls under this. So it is claimed by China. At the same time, you need to know that these Paracel Islands are also claimed by Vietnam. Spratly Islands are also claimed by Philippines, Vietnam and China. So they are disputed. At the same time, at present, these Pratas Islands are controlled by Taiwan. Taiwan is separate country recognized by the world and also the United Nations as a separate country, but China considered it as own territory. ठीक है, तो ये डेवलपमेंट्स आपको पता होने चाहिए. नेम्स ऑफ द आइलैंड्स यू नीड टू नो अबाउट. प्राटाज आइलैंड लोकेशन. ठीक है, तो ज्योग्राफी में मैपिंग पार्ट आपको पता है प्रीलिम्स में कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है, उसके लिए आपको ये लोकेशंस पता होने चाहिए. देन सम ऑफ द प्रीलिम्स पॉइंटर्स. सो फ्रॉम वेरियस आर्टिकल्स इन टुडेज द हिंदू न्यूज़पेपर वी हैव, लेट्स से, taken these important information for prelims examination which will be very useful for elimination purpose. ठीक है, तो जैसे कि इंडिया फ्रांस एयर एक्सरसाइज डेजर्ट नाइट 2021 recently concluded at Jodhpur Air Force Station. So this was in news. Desert 9 exercise. So air exercise between India and France, Desert Night 2021 in India. Kasbani River, also called as Kabini River or Kapila River, is one of the major tributaries of Kaveri River in southern India. It originates in Wayanad district of Kerala. It passes through Nagarhole National Park. तो अभी जो मैगजीन पेज है वहाँ पे एक आर्टिकल है मैन एंड वाइल्ड लाइफ जो कॉन्फ्लिक्ट हो रहा है वायनाड में. So because of that it was in news. There the mention of Kabini River and Nagarhole National Park is there. So we need to know about basics about that. Okay, Kabini River passes through Nagarhole National Park. Houthis in northern Yemen. So there is one more article in international page, Houthis of Yemen. So it started as a religious revivalist movement aimed at restoring the fading glory of Zaydis sect of Islam. The Houthis under the leadership of Hussein al-Houthi are turning now political. ठीक है, तो येमेन जो है, येमेन का कैपिटल जो है, it is captured by these Houthis, and since last 6 years it is under the control of these Houthis, rebel groups, armed rebel groups of Yemen. So there has been question about these let's say what you can say West Asian countries wherein or we can say civil war affected countries, and that has been asked by the UPSC in prelims examination, the regions, such regions. Recently Central Drug Standard Control Organization recommended granting permission for phase 1 human clinical trials for Bharat Biotech's nasal COVID-19 vaccine BBV154. So what do you mean by nasal or intranasal vaccine? So it is let's say considered as let's say more beneficial than the intravenous vaccine जो इंजेक्शन से दिया जाता है, और oral vaccine. Intranasal vaccine delivers vaccine through nostrils, okay, नाक से दिया जाता है, and it is being considered as more effective as compared to the let's say intravenous या जो inject करके दिया जाता है. And lastly, the National Girl Child Day celebrated every year on 24th January. ठीक है, तो इस साल भी जो है गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया इज सेलिब्रेटिंग दैट नेशनल गर्ल चाइल्ड डे. मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ वुमेन एंड चाइल्ड डेवलपमेंट स्टार्टेड दिस celebration in 2008 with an aim or purpose to spread awareness among the people about all inequities girls face in Indian society. So awareness generation के लिए नेशनल गर्ल चाइल्ड डे सेलिब्रेट होता है 24th जनवरी, राइट. 24 जनवरी नेशनल गर्ल चाइल्ड डे, 25 जनवरी जो होता है दैट इज नेशनल वोटर डे होता है, एंड देन 26 जनवरी जो होता है वो रिपब्लिक डे होता है, राइट. So okay, so these were important articles from today's The Hindu newspaper. For further information on editorial discussion classes or ED classes wherein in-depth analysis of mains related issues and articles is done by Ansari sir, for further information on that batch you can contact Lukman IAS. Also अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आता है तो इस वीडियो को लाइक कीजिए, शेयर करिए और कमेंट में आप आपके फीडबैक बताइए. थैंक यू.